morning, Paterson.
Good morning.
Today we're here to celebrate the new and improved tennis courts at School 25. But this day almost didn't happen. And we want to commend school board commissioners that supported our vision to renovate these tennis courts, which were in disrepair. If you saw the surface, it was cracked. And the fence was in disrepair as well. But we owe it to the children of Paterson, especially those that want to pursue tennis, to give them a first-class court like we did at Eastside Park and like we're doing at Westside Park as well. I want to thank nobody's applauding? Come on, let's go. Come on. You feel like your Mets fans, they lost a doubleheader to the Cardinals yesterday. But nevertheless, tennis is growing in popularity, and I'm going to explain why. The USTA is invested in the city of Paterson and is interested in getting more of our youth to play. In 2 weeks, actually on Saturday, May 17th, the Billie Jean King Foundation will be at Eastside Park, our tennis courts there. They'll hold a free clinic for our Girl Scouts, and they already have 100 young ladies signed up. So the demand is there. We got to meet the man. We're meeting the demand here in Paterson. Meeting the need, I should say. And we got Pastor Doug. So first up to serve is none other than the aforementioned Pastor Doug Golden. Please.
Ace. That's an ace right there. That's some love.
That's an ace. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. It's always a delight for me when I see us expanding in the city of Paterson. Tennis has been something that has been good to me. I played in high school, played in college, played on the Pro Tour, Davis Cup candidate for my country. And tennis has gotten me to places where nothing else would have gotten me to. I've met people. I just got back from Jamaica where I ran a week-long tennis event for the kids in the capital of the island of Jamaica. What I want for this city of Paterson is what I was afforded when I lived in the suburb in Bergen County. I'm a Bergen County boy who moved to Paterson because I want kids in Paterson to have the same opportunities and experience the same things that I did that got me so far. So it excites me today to see that we're doing the ribbon cutting on these courts at School 25. Because our motto is, from the court to college.
Yes.
From the court to college. And our motto is, rackets, not guns.
Yes.
Tennis has kept me off the street and kept so many other youngsters off the street. And Paterson is making a difference to our young people. And I'm proud to be called a Pattersonian because tennis is flourishing in the city of Paterson. I'm a tennis professional, a long life tennis professional, and my dedication is to the kids in Paterson to expose them to this wonderful sports. So today is a good day for Paterson. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you to the staff, and thank you to the school board that has gotten, and the USTA that has gotten this project done. It's better for our kids. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And to dovetail on what Pastor Doug was talking about, especially about Jamaica, our superintendent played tennis. She was the #2 player in Jamaica. So what does that say about the sport, and what does that say about what we want to do for the future as far as tennis is concerned? So I want to acknowledge the fact that unfortunately she couldn't be with us today, but we have with us our Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Rodney Henderson. Don't know if he played tennis, but I wouldn't want to play against him. Look at this guy.
Oh, Ronnie.
How's the ball?
I just want to thank everyone for the opportunity to speak on the behalf of the Superintendent for Paterson Public Schools, Dr. Lori Newell. Again, my name is Dr. Rodney Henderson, and I'm elated to be here today to take part in the christening of the ribbon cutting for this new court for the students of Paterson Public Schools. We not only want to develop students cognitively in Paterson Public Schools, but also support them physically, socially, and emotionally. I know that in my own upbringing, the opportunities and the outlet of sport played a large part Unfortunately, I wasn't very good in tennis, so I pursued many other sports. And there are a couple values that I picked up along the way. One is working hard pays off. The other is setting goals and trying to accomplish them. And also, sports gave me, or put a perspective of the value of coaching people along the way, that if you listen to them, they can make you better at what you want to do. I could not be more happy. This is a beautiful facility. Maybe at this late age, if my knees will hold up, maybe you'll see me out here too.
Yes! Yes! We're going to hold you to that, Doctor. We really are. I also want to acknowledge the fact this is a total team effort. Our assemblyman, who was the councilman at that time, advocated vigorously for this tennis court, or these tennis courts, to be renovated. But I also, while we wait for him, he's worth the wait. But we're not going to wait until beyond 12. It's Cinco de Mayo, where people got places to go in Paterson. But he's a childhood friend, and he's very modest. He doesn't want to really take credit for it, but he was the school board president at the time. And quite frankly, I won't give it I don't give it enough justice, but we were stepping up to the plate, to use a baseball analogy, and we were taking some swings and we kept missing. But thanks to his leadership, we got to this point today where we can unveil these renovated tennis courts. And I just want him to say a few words. School board president emeritus, Manny Martinez. Somebody hold his latte right there.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Manny, please.
Unexpected. Any opportunity we have to provide facilities and opportunities for our young people, I will stand and always support. I'm an advocate for athletics for young people. It teaches you discipline, it teaches you respect, it teaches you the value of hard work, and let's just continue to apply those principles to the work that we do and keep providing opportunities for our young people. So thank you all for all your leadership and for seeing this. Thank you, Mayor and everyone. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Come on. Again, Manny, we can't thank you enough for your leadership, and quite frankly, like, School 25 is the closest we have to a sports complex campus. And 10 years ago, my civic association invested in the new playground, or the first playground here at the facility, and then $250,000 donation from Marilyn Clark, and we renovated the baseball field. So we want to continue our commitment to School 25 and the neighborhood, of course, as well. I also want to acknowledge our legal department, which is led by our corporation counsel, Eamon Abushi. Thank you. And Dominic Stampone, the attorney that I work with to make sure that we can get to this point today. Game, set, match. Thank you, Dominic. Really appreciate your leadership as well. Now, on the county level, we had an advocate trying to make this manifest as well, making phone calls, making sure that we can secure support so that we can ultimately get to a point where this will be a facility that's safe to play on. So I want to commend and ask to speak our County Commissioner, Orlando Cruz. Look at him.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to commend you and your administration, along with the school board, for the continued commitment in wanting to ensure that all the due diligence was met so that this field can become a reality. The continued investment in our youth is extremely important and at the forefront of all of our views and values on all levels of government, starting at the state level and at the county and here on the local level. It is important that we continue to reinforce the importance of giving our youth a safe place, as the pastor mentioned, to be able to come and have recreation, enjoy a sport, maybe excel in that sport, and open up new horizons and opportunities for them as they continue on in their educational career and in life. And so we're here to continue to work together. God willing, I will be joining our Assemblyman Al Abdelaziz on the state level so that we can continue to reinforce those resources coming back and ensure that we don't leave any dollar unused and on the table, especially when it comes to our youth. So, Mayor, congratulations. School board, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You know, we talked a lot about the neighborhood. I see two residents. Glenn Fernandez from Dundee Avenue. He said he wouldn't have missed this for the world. Thank you, Glenn. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. And Gus Villafana from across the street, Michigan Avenue. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you bring your families here to participate in some type of tennis activity. Even if you're not proficient at the sport, maybe you can learn. It's never too late to learn, right, Pastor?
Never too late to learn.
Never too late to learn, and we
if-
have a program.
And I promised them that if you bring kids, if you get the kids, I'll provide the instructions.
Glenn, you heard that?
Okay?
He's on the record.
School 25, if you provide the kids, I'll provide the instructions.
Come on, you can't beat that. Let's go.
I'm a world-class tennis professional. The best. Right here in Paterson. You provide the kids, I'll provide the instructions.
I love that. I'm Andre Sayegh, and I approve that message. Thank you, Pastor. I really appreciate that one. And again, we talk about a total team effort. Couldn't have been possible without the partnership with the legislative branch of our municipal government. So at this time, gentlemen who had been advocating for this tennis court, along with some other council colleagues, primarily the 6th Ward councilman at that time, we have our council president, Alex Mendez.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. What an amazing time to be here in the 6th Ward. You know, this is not the 3rd Ward, but I definitely need to be here. It took us a little, we faced some challenges to get this project done, but it's amazing. We have a brand new state-of-the-art tennis court, and I really want to thank Assemblyman Abdelaziz because he definitely advocated for this project. But this is a true collaboration from the City Council and the administration. We have a shared vision to improve our parks, and it's a beautiful. Our children, they're going to get the benefit of playing tennis here, and we have our pastor who's going to teach our children to play, and we're going to continue working to make Paterson a better place for all our children. I have our great Councilman Ibrahim, who is here. He's on the step of getting the job done. And Councilman Abdelaziz did a phenomenal job. But you know, Councilman, I see you doing an amazing job at the council. Let's continue the collaboration. Let's continue the progress. Thank you so very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Let it be noted that the council president is wearing an orange and blue tie. Thank you for your support, the New York Mets. We really appreciate that.
And I'm a Yankee fan, by
Come
the
on
way.
now. He's got a Juan Soto jersey. I saw it. And by the way, so this tennis court, we had to be fair because the one at Eastside Park is orange and blue for the Mets and Eastside High School, of course. But in all fairness, we picked a different color combination for this court. Last but certainly not least, the young man who just became a councilman is going to make sure that people are playing here and that we're maintaining, in partnership with the school district, this facility, the field, and the playground behind me. Ladies and gentlemen, the newly minted councilman of the 6th Ward, Ibrahim Ibi Omar.
All right, Ibi.
Who's a Mets fan?
I am a Mets fan.
Inshallah.
Good morning, everybody. So it's as the mayor said, 10 years ago, they didn't have a nice playground. About a year ago, we didn't have a beautiful field. And now we have a brand new tennis court.
That's right.
And it's, as the mayor stated, as Manny Martinez stated, and as our commissioner stated, this almost didn't get done. But thankfully, because of collaborative partnership between different branches of government, we got a brand new tennis court. And I just found out that the pastor's going to be giving out free instructions.
Yes.
I'm going to take you up on that.
Yes.
But I'm gonna take back on what he said as well. It's about giving our youth something to do, right? And I'm happy that now they have not just the playground, not just the field, but now a brand new tennis court. And I look forward to seeing kids play here. I'm happy I see some of my constituents here, like Gus, like Glenn, who's been eagerly waiting for this.
Yes.
And I am so excited, and I'm happy to say that it's finally here. Thank you for all the partnership, and a big thank you to my predecessor, Assemblyman Abdelaziz, who really did fight for this. Thank you, Assemblyman, and Mayor, thank you as well. Both my predecessors, actually.
Yeah, that's both of you. I forgot about that. He's not my predecessor. Yes, I was a 6th Ward councilman. But before that, I was on the school board. And I always remember, Manny, many parents always complained back in 2004, 2005, 2006, there wasn't enough recreation in Paterson. Well, you have an administration working with a school board, working with a city council that wants to usher in an era of a recreational resurgence. And that's what's happening in this city right now. That's why we invest so much in our youth, so that we can have that recreational resurgence. The New Jersey Healthcare Quality Institute, for the 5th consecutive year, has designated Paterson a healthy town. In the past, it's because of what we did with COVID-19 and our response with the vaccination. Also, the mobile unit that goes into neighborhoods and helps people out with testing and vaccinations. But it's also the investment we're making in our public spaces. They recognize that a social determinant of health is access to parks. That's what we're providing for our communities. Access to safe places to play, because it's a social determinant of health. We want those young people to put the devices down and put the rackets in their hands. We want them to take those devices down and put those baseball bats in their hands. We want them to take the rackets not the rackets. We want them to take those devices down and kick a soccer ball and a football. So today we're celebrating a victory for our community. And one of my favorite movies in closing is King Richard. King Richard is about a father who is determined to teach his 2 daughters how to play tennis. And despite all obstacles, despite the fact that that neighborhood may not have been the best place to learn how to play tennis, he got it done. Those 2 daughters had very successful tennis careers professionally. Venus and Serena Williams. So we're hoping with the new tennis courts here at School 25, the next Venus, Serena Williams, will emerge from the city of Paterson. Thank you for joining us.
Serving up aces! Yeah!
All right.
We did it! First serve, first serve. Oh, yeah!